Hello everyone, welcome to the first installment in a series where I take you through how to set up sites for ranked. So, as a bit of background, I used to be a tier 2 coach for competitive Siege, tier 2 being the level just below professional. So, I coached some of the notable teams in EU, such as Team A6, 10 star alongside Kangaroo Kenny, who's now the DZ coach, and Class of 22. So, in our practice, we scrimmed against Pro League teams. We even had some game days against Pro League teams in qualifiers. So we had the absolute best tear apart our setups through our time. So I've decided to start off with Lair, as this is a map that's inherently hated by the community since its launch at Rank Pool. Hopefully, this guide will help you, your stack, your gold rank teammates, and your Nan set up Lair in a way which doesn't cost you the round because you have shit site set up. So if we just get into it, starting off with the mask room walls. We reinforce the exterior walls to block off an angle and an entryway into site. This stops team from cutting off just a little bit of the mask room, and also stops them actually getting towards their desired plant spot of here. So we want to have some form of wall denial on this breach, and having a Bandit Arcade also allows you to have the C4 ready to just kind of throw if the Maverick decides to start maving the bottom of the breach. You'll see this even all the way up to champion, is that Mavs will just happily start maving away the bottom, and it's usually a free C4 kill. So having a C4 here, Bandit Arcade, is perfect just to have a bit of denial there. So behind this, we have the two walls that back out onto Mez. So as I said, the default plant position attackers want to get to is right here. So we want to reinforce both these walls. A lot of people do like leave holes here, but it's kind of a disadvantageous fight for the defenders. So I kind of just like reinforcing them off. Down to you, but the optimal play is to just reinforce these off. So we come on to Mezzanine itself now. We want to reinforce this wall into long. In a lot of ranked games, you'll see this open just because people want to take fights from 90 onto the door in ops here, so right here. So if we reinforce this off, we stop them from being able to get angles all the way deep into 90, and they're going to be required to use some hard breach here. So now coming onto this wall here, you can put feet holes here just for a little bit extra denial, or you can reinforce it, kind of do what you want with it, whatever kind of comes down to your own preference. Reinforcing it does kind of reduce the ability to see through the wall with this this window here in ops. So do what you want, reinforce, feet holes, whatever you prefer. So now if we go over to Mez 90 by the default cam, we can now play a little bit more aggro here. The only issue is there's two risks to it. There's one, the bathroom window, which actually gets a pretty good angle onto all of 90, and the push-up main stairs. So attackers, what they like to do is they'll like to get on this window, start wallbanging through, denies a little bit 90, or they'll try and push up here to get 90 control. 90 control at the end of the day is a good way to leverage your push, and it makes it a little bit safer for your attackers to play right here and get into the eventual plant spot. So this is a key position for the round that we want to protect. So what we can do is we can put a barbed here. It's just going to be enough to ward off someone walking up these stairs and give it a little bit of a sound cue so you know whether to back off or take the fight. We're going to reinforce this wall here. So that takes out a majority of the angle that the bathroom window sees. You can see it still sees a little bit extra. So we're playing heavy in 90. We might want to also reinforce this wall. We've seen teams such as Team Secret do this. They play a clash in the 90 corner there, and they'll reinforce this wall as well, just for a bit of extra protection and movement. So if we now come on to the server side of things, so this is a key position as well. This allows you to see onto the breach. So we're going to open a big fat hole here just to see onto the breach, throw some stuff around. You can even throw onto the default plant if you not get pressure by breach here. That'll pop the default plant there. And we're going to open up a nice little hole here just to allow a little bit more fluid movement in between the site and kind of room's exterior to it. So if we talk about the walls facing display now, so right here, what we're going to do is we're going to reinforce this wall here, and that just, again, bathroom window stops that being a problem, because bathroom window can't see all the way onto this wall into our 6th room. So reinforce this off, we're going to make some holes here to, 1, allow movement as well, and 2, see onto breach. And this just allows you to play a little bit more of a, this is kind of a key position, it's a power position. You stop anyone from fast playing through bathroom, you stop anyone from jumping in the window here, coming down the hallway from Mez, and you can deny breach. It's a nice little power position, so we want to make it as safe as possible. we come into R6 itself, we've obviously now got this rotate. Popping the hatch is also nice, it just means that if a book goes below, it's a little bit less safe for them. They've got to worry about someone dropping down or just kind of avoiding the hatch here. So we're going to make a little hole here into storage. Now the reason why is because storage is inherently a power position. As you can see, we've got two key choke points. We've got the Skybridge choke point here, which you can play, and we've got the North Balkan choke point as well. So this is a key position. We don't want to lose it, because losing it also means that they get a nice little ability to pressure side. So we'll reinforce this wall here in case we do lose it, and we will set up some barbs maybe here, maybe around here, just to make the choke point a little bit easy. So you'll see some teams play a shotgun here. It is the best it's the best gun to play these positions as its choke point. Smoke usually just to kind of isolate, so you can take one fight at a time. And we will open up this hole here just to support him a little bit. This gives us the ability to stop anyone from pushing close onto the R6 door, and also means that they have to worry about someone just getting it really aggro here and countering the north bolt door. And in the same basket here, we're going to reinforce this wall just to prevent extra angles onto sight from the north bolt walk-in. So if you do lose a position, they can't really see much to rotate. They can see a little bit, not the whole thing. Again, reinforce this wall, just so if you do lose it, we can play it a little bit more comfortable inside. So now coming finally onto the wall here by the mask and desk, we're going to pop open a hole here, and this just means that we have an ability to, in the late round, maybe if we kill the Mez pressure, we can get very aggro onto the plant spot here. And it also allows, if you do kill Mez, or if you can hide a little bit, we can throw some stuff on coverage here as well. This is that extra layer of denial, and it opens up some late round plays. So that is top 4 Lair. I hope you found this guide useful and you think twice now about auto-banning Lair when it pops up in the map pool. Let me know what sites you would want to see set up, and I'll happily make a video for those as well. Thank you very much.